Chief Twit Elon Musk is once again in some legal trouble. On Wednesday, 8 former SpaceX engineers sued the chief executive for wrongful termination after they raised concerns about working conditions, specifically involving female employees. Now, the 8 engineers are split evenly between 4 women and 4 men and claim that Musk had personally ordered their firing in 2022 after they had sent around a letter urging the executives at SpaceX to disavow some of the comments that Musk had made on social media. So, I mean, one of the issues with Musk is that he's on social media and that he's, let's just say he posts and reposts a lot of pretty disastrous things, okay? Now, the letter describes Musk as a, quote, distraction and an embarrassment to the company, and I couldn't agree more. That said, what does the social media activity have to do with anything? Well, the lawsuit says that Musk's conduct, both on social media and in person, fostered a pervasively sexist culture at the company where female engineers were routinely subjected to harassment and sexist comments, and their concerns about workplace culture were ignored. Unsurprising, here's what the plaintiff said in the lawsuit. These actions had the foreseeable and actual result of offending, causing distress, and intruding upon plaintiffs' well-being so as to disrupt their emotional tranquility in the workplace. Now, look, if you want to have an issue with the phrase emotional tranquility, I get it. But at the end of the day, this is not a laughing matter, okay? Nobody should have to put up with this kind of stuff in the workplace, all right? Misogynistic and sexist comments and being denied, raises and things like that as a result of just, your gender. And that's a problem. That's a huge issue. In fact, the lawsuit claims that Musk knowingly and purposely created an unwelcome, hostile work environment based upon his conduct of interjecting into the workplace vile sexual photographs, memes, and commentary that demeaned women and or the LGBTQ plus community. That's not all. According to the Wall Street Journal, Musk is alleged to have had a sexual relationship with a former SpaceX intern, who he later hired onto his executive team. So, I mean, what message does that send? If you are doing the boss, then yeah, you're going to get promoted. But if you don't, and here's the next part of that, right? So what happens if you don't? Now, a third woman alleged that Musk, he had a sexual relationship with a second employee as well. And then a third alleged that Musk had asked her several times to have his babies. Yes. And when she refused, he denied her a raise and then complained about her work performance. Disgusting. Back in 2021, 5 former SpaceX employees also alleged there was a culture of sexual harassment in the company. One of those women described multiple instances of being groped, and a 2022 story reported that a flight attendant on Musk's private jet claimed that he had exposed himself and offered to, quote, buy her a horse in exchange for an erotic massage. Earlier this year, another former SpaceX employee had filed a lawsuit alleging sexual abuse and discrimination. So, I mean, there's just a long list of bizarre and inappropriate behavior from Elon Musk. And, I mean, it's pretty disastrous, right? Where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's a lot of smoke here. Okay, the building is on fire, okay? Now, that said, SpaceX, of course, is denying any wrongdoing. They said that the letter was disruptive and that the workers were properly fired after violating company policies. Which ones? Which ones? Is it the policy where you're not supposed to criticize Elon Musk? Or point out any problems within the company? Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. Now, funny enough, the same day that this story comes out, Musk announces over on X that he now owns that likes will be hidden on the platform. Why is that? Maybe it's because he's been caught liking weird and incredibly messed up stuff. Just saying. I don't know if it's related, but it could be. Obviously, huge problems for Elon Musk. Plaintiffs are seeking unspecified compensatory and punitive damages and an order barring SpaceX from continuing to engage in their allegedly unlawful conduct. So, look, yes, there is a massive problem of sexism in, not only in the STEM industry, but in tech industry overall. And I'm not at all surprised to see this happen. Not at all surprised. And not at all surprised to see that Musk had personally been a super creep towards some of his employees. Allegedly, of course. You can bet, though, of course, Musk is going to fight back on this with everything he's got. And he's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of power. And so he's going to do everything. And now he's got a giant megaphone with owning Twitter/X. So, look, I think he's going to use all the tools at his disposal to try to bury the allegations that he, at least in my opinion, is a giant creep. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.